Hi there, Vinnie here from Graphite Note. And now I'm going to show you how to create a customer lifetime value model from our demo data sets. So as a customer or trial user of Graphite Note, you do have access to demo data sets. I have actually taken this one here, imported it into my database, but there are 12 in total here that you can use for various use cases. And it also outlines the models that they can be used in. So if you don't have a data set and you want to try one of our predictive analytics models, we've provided you with the sample data set through which to run it for yourself and to see the insights and the predictions that you can get. So I've already uploaded the data set, and you'll see it's here. It's an e-commerce data set. Where is it? Here we go. E-commerce orders. And now I'm going to go into and create a new model. And I'm going to create the customer lifetime value model. It goes very well with the RFM model as well. It's designed for e-commerce, retail, services businesses, or any business that kind of has a non-contractual type relationship with the customer. So you don't know if they're coming back to you, when they're going to come back, how much they're going to spend. So it's one of our advanced analytics models. So now I'm going to select the data set that I need for the model. And I'm going to name the model. And here you'll see I now have the ability to set the model parameters. So this is essentially a mapping of key columns that are required to train the model. Customer IDs. The total and max date, because I want to see how much this customer is likely to be alive and what they're due to spend and when forever. So hence I'm selecting max date. So now I'm going to run the scenario. What's happening is our algorithms are going into that data set, and from the data set, the algorithms pick up data points or patterns that allow them to make predictions as to what's going to happen in the future. So now you'll see the model has been trained. So model training is complete, and we can now look at the results. So not dissimilar to the RFM model, in the customer lifetime value model, you get an overview of what's in the data. So from the 21,500 customers, it's telling us there's 3,869 repeat customers. This is the total historical amount that's been spent, the average spend per repeat customers, the average number of repeat purchases, average probability alive in the next 90 days is 50%. Predicted number of purchases in the next 90 days, 1,630, etc., etc. And the full customer lifetime value here of 6.39K. So here you'll see a deeper explanation of what each of these insights mean. And then, so for example, the 6.39 customer lifetime value metric aggregates all the key indicators to estimate the total value each customer brings to your business over their entire life cycle. Now, ultimately, why does this matter? And really, the key with customer lifetime value is because you're getting a preview of who's alive in the next 7, 30, 60, 90, 365 days, you can optimize your marketing spend by focusing resources on the high value customers who are more likely to generate significant revenue. So this is really taking 21,500 customers for which you have no contracts. They're service customers. They can pick you or other vendors, but based on their transaction history, it's telling you the probability that they're going to be alive. So this can be a game changer in terms of targeting your marketing resources, your digital ad spend, increasing your return on ad spend for that matter. Enhancing customer retention, so being able to identify at-risk customers and implement strategies to keep them engaged so that you don't lose them. Because we all know the cost of acquiring customers is significantly more than the cost of retaining them. Accurately forecasting revenue, personalizing customer experience, all of which are designed to increase your customer lifetime value. So what we'll now do is go into the insights. So these are the CLV insights. And you'll see here that we've got the forecasted number of purchases. It's a visual representation of the estimated number of purchases that are expected to be made by returning customers over the next 7, 30, 60, 90, and 365 days, and the forecast amount that they're going to spend as well. And then we've got the segments. And what this is a pie chart presentation telling you the customers that are very low risk, very high risk. So the 719 high risk customers, medium risk, and very high risk. So you're getting a really good graphical overview of who you need to focus on. And then you want the detail. And this is the exciting part. So in here, you have, for each customer, you have their likelihood of number of purchases, repeated frequency, you have their historical customer age, the average monetary value, the probability that they're alive today, in this case 29%, and also then the probability that they're alive in 30, 60, 90 days. So you can see that percentage is reducing all the time. So again, at a snapshot, if you're a retail e-commerce or services business and you want to get a sense of where should you be targeting your resources, you would focus on your high risk and maybe very high risk to start with. And you'd say, right, let's do something about these customers. All of these, this data is exportable into Excel for you to do further analysis. You can also obviously filter it in here as well within the model. So that's the customer lifetime value model. Works very well with the RFM model. It's an advanced analytics model that is used by e-commerce, retail, services businesses, and any customer type businesses where you don't have a contractual relationship. I hope you find it useful.